taking on last year's national champions, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. Coming out with it, it's Dawkins. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Washington's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
That's a really good-looking run, too. And when you think back to Washington football, you talk a lot about the quarterbacks they've had, these great aerial assaults, but they've always needed to have balance as well. You get that by running the football, and this guy really helps keep defenses honest because they don't know what's coming at them. With a weapon like him in the backfield, he really makes this offense go.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Boilermaker! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He might be afraid to kick it to him there after the first punt was taken back to the house. He'll return it from around the 50. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Purdue's offense has the ball for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
They should, because these guys can take the time.
There he goes. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Finds some fresh air. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Gets it to the back. Touchdown, Purdue! A great catch and run for 6. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab down the middle. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's hooked. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Fires deep on the run. He's got it along the sideline. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. The throw to the outside is complete.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Are forced to settle for 3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by 7 over UNLV. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the main...
Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Boilermaker! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll leave it with him. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. Touchdown, Purdue! Stealing a score on special teams. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for a deep man. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Wants to keep it in the air. Had to throw it before he wanted.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football there.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let it go. Brings it down on the right side. The tap. Touchdown, Boilermaker! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down. They'll go with the quick touch pass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Huskies want to crank the tempo. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Pulls it in down the sideline. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got a man. It's Traore. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This would be a prodigious kick from 56 yards out and from the left side. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down, looking for more. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab on the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And the returner will be dragged down.
And with that, Let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll open the second half with a run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the right. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Oh, they're after him. Can't connect on his first throw. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing.
He's going for it all. He makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Boilermakers.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal.